How's it going today? Um, I seen a video a little bit earlier today. I was watching YouTube videos, and this guy posed the question: Is Gen Z cooked? And sorry if I sound stuffy. I'm a little sick, but it's Saturday. It's the weekend, so I have a little bit of time to make videos. So that's what I wanted to do. Um, so what I wanted to do was kind of address, not necessarily a reply to this guy's video in particular, but just kind of address the idea and the question of, is Gen Z, and honestly, I don't even know what age bracket Gen Z is. I guess I could have Googled it before the video, but whatever. It kind of goes against my answer anyway, because my answer to this question is I don't think anybody's cooked. No matter what generation you come from, no matter what age bracket, no matter what financial bracket you come from, I don't think anybody's cooked. Now, with that said, definitely different people, of financial situations have different opportunities, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's an automatic success or it puts you at a complete disadvantage, right? So, for instance, if your dad's a billionaire, right, and you want to start a car dealership or something along them lines, well, then you write up a business proposal. You talk to your dad and you say, "Hey, Dad, I'd like to borrow $50 million to start a car dealership." He has the opportunity, if he wants to, give you that opportunity. Okay. So if you're born in poverty or just poor or even middle class, you don't have this same opportunity. But on the flip side of that, right, if you come from a life of luxury, you don't have that same drive, that same hunger that somebody that's coming from poverty is going to have, right? So that's an advantage in itself. you know um I got out of prison when I was 30 years old, and I started with absolutely nothing, right? Not only did I have no finances, no assets, honestly, I had zero skills in life. I knew how to be a criminal. I didn't know how to apply for a job. I didn't know how to do any jobs. And I went on YouTube and I taught myself everything, right? I learned how to do an interview. I learned how to operate tools. I learned how to do pretty much everything that I know how to do now. And so yeah, now I'm straight. I own my own house. I own my own truck. I'm married, have kids. Um, I'm not wealthy, but I'm completely happy where I'm at. A lot of people would have said, and I kind of addressed this in a different video, you know, people said, man, it's so hard as a felon. It's so hard to get ahead in life as a felon. And it's like, yeah, it is. But you make your way. If you want it bad enough, you'll make your way. And it's the same thing with Gen Z or whatever age bracket you're in. If you feel like, oh man, there's less opportunities, there's no opportunities for me, just think of everybody that came from nothing. And yeah, and I know this whole idea, just, put your boots on the ground and just work harder. That maybe worked back in the day. And yes, hard work definitely goes a long way, but you also have to add work smarter to the whole equation. And if you do that, no generation is cooked, no financial group is cooked, no race, no religion. I mean, look at all the people that come from other countries that have nothing when they get here. Yes, there's some people that come from other countries and they're already financially set up and boom, they do good. But there's a ton of people that come from other countries. But what you have to realize when you see them and you say, oh man, whatever, you think they have different opportunities than you. No, what they're willing to do is, like Americans, we kind of expect to have everything handed to us, like everything should be easy, because even the poor in our country live better than about 90% of the world. This is a fucking fact, you guys, right? So people come from other countries, they're literally putting in 16, 18 hours a day, sleep for a little bit, go back to work, take a little nap at lunchtime, and they're working round the clock for years and years and years. That's why they're successful, and so many Americans struggle. Because I think a lot of times as Americans, like, right, we have this certain expectation of how much I should be paid. Like somebody can come from a foreign country and they're willing to start out at 15, 16 bucks an hour, where Americans were like, oh man, I ain't working for no $15 an hour. That's beneath me. I got to start out at least 25 bucks an hour. But the thing is, if you have zero, if you have nothing to fucking lose and you're making zero, start at 15, start at 20 bucks an hour, then work your way up to 25, then 30, then buy some tools, whatever your thought process in life is. Keep moving ahead, but you have to put in the work. If you're not willing to put in that fucking work and grind on the bottom, yeah, then your generation is cooked. You're fucking cooked. But if you're willing to work hard and work smart, everybody has opportunities in America. So that's my reply to this whole ideology that houses are so expensive and Gen Z is cooked, or they don't have the same opportunities as their parents had. It's like, no, we have way more opportunities. People starting right now have way more opportunities. You want to start a clothing brand? You have ChatGPT to help you with images. You want to fill out an application? ChatGPT will lead you in that direction, right? You want to start a business and you want to do marketing? Shit, back when I was younger, right? If you wanted to do a commercial for your company, you had to hire a cameraman, a production company to film, and then you had to pay thousands of dollars to put it on TV, and that was the only way to reach people. Nowadays, you go in your phone, or you go in your pocket, you grab your phone, same as I'm doing right now. You record, you record a video, and boom, you post it online. It's an instant fucking commercial. So we have way different opportunities and way more opportunities. And again, is it way more? Is it better? It's different. So you got to utilize the technology of today. Stop thinking about what could have been, what might have been if you were here 20 years ago or 20 years later. Just make that shit happen today. No generation is cooked. Get out there and hustle, guys. All right, that's my message for today. Like I said, I seen a video. The guy kind of questioning, like, is Gen Z cooked? And that's my reply, my rebuttal to this idea that it's so hard. Just got to put in that work. Take care and God bless.